It's possible to play this song with a fair number of variations. So I'm going to cover different versions, and hopefully you'll be able to find one of those that suits your current level of guitar playing so that you can play along with the song. So for the first few versions we're going to be doing open chords and a capo position on the 4th fret, and then in the last version I'm going to shift into bar chords. So what I would consider the easiest way to play the song would be, again, to have your capo on the 4th fret, and the chords will be a G, D, E minor and C. And remember to use your connector between E minor and C. That's your second finger to make the change easy. So basically we have 3 actions to remember. The first action is to do a foot tap. Then we're going to do 1 strum down on the chord, and finally stop it with the knife edge of your hand. So it's like, and that kind of sequence is going to be repeated 4 times for each chord. And once you speed it up, it's like, so if you're not used to foot tapping while you're strumming, it could seem quite hard to do that at first, but it's really important that you separate the downbeat, which is your foot tap, from the upbeat, which is going to be your strum. So that's what gives the song its kind of reggae feel, and it also has like a shuffle going through it as well. So we would do 4 of those strums on each chord. So I guess the first step would be just to get 1 of them, and then try and get 2, and then gradually just increase it more and more. So let's put that into the backing track now and see how it would work. In this next step we're going to be repeating what we did in the last segment, but adding another down up across the chord. So instead of, it would be, so I'm doing the same thing as before: foot tap, down strum, and stop. And then I do a down, up, and another stop. So to play it slower, so we can put that across the chords as well. So let's put that into the backing track. further again, this one is going to have a down up across the chord after your foot tap, and a stop after that. And then we're going to have up, down, up across the chord and stopping at the end. So it would be, I'll do it once more. And you simply cycle that around and around through the chord, the same exact chord progression. So basically the strum is down, up, and then up, down, up. With stops after each time. So let's put it through the chords. Now into the backing track again. Now for this last version, I'm considering this probably the hardest to do because of the bar chords that we're now moving into, and also the fact that we have to mute strum, which means that we're going to be deadening the strings with the knife edge of your hand the whole time. Now I've moved my capo down onto the 2nd fret for this version, and our chords are going to be effectively a B minor. These are their real names. B minor, which is going to be a major bar chord across the 7th fret, down to F sharp minor, which is in the shape of an E in front of your capo. That'd be F sharp major, sorry. And then we have G sharp minor, and finally an E. And this bar chord shape is probably the hardest to do of the 4 initial bar chord shapes that we have. Now if you're not familiar with bar chords, you can just check out the video lesson that I've done before on the website to cover all of these shapes. The strum is actually quite simple. We're just going to do a single hit on the bass note of each chord, followed by down, up. And the down, up is like in a shuffle feel. So it's good just to get that initial pattern. We hit the bass note followed by a down, up. If I do it slower. So it's good to notice that as soon as I do my upstroke, I quickly hit the bass note again. It's immediately. So as soon as I do my upstroke, I immediately hit the bass note again. So that's your kind of shuffle feel and pattern throughout the progression. So we're going to be putting that into the 4 chords. Sorry, B minor. And it's very understated, this rhythm, so you can just hear the chords coming through. The rhythm actually is kind of the most prominent thing. So just staying on the B.